When your child gets to age 13, you start showing them where their strength is. You focus on how to amplify their strength. You help them to build their self-esteem. You help them to build their self-worth. You help them to build confidence that they can be able to stand before their mates and they will not be ashamed. They will not feel timid. They will not be shying away from responsibility. A lot of parents have condemned their children by themselves, have swallowed the destiny of their children, have swallowed the future of their children in the place of correction. All right, guys, we have a very important question to answer today, and this person is asking, at what stage should parents stop beating their children? At what age should parents stop spanking their children? At what age are we supposed to stop, hitting our children? This is a question that is coming from one of our viewers out there, and she said she's curious to know about this. Okay, so I also want to ask parents out there, people who have gone through the process of raising their own children, to also share their own views and contribution, because it's going to go a long way to guide this young lady who is asking this question. All right, so coming down to the question, when should parents stop beating their children? I think there is no fixed age for that. We may not stand here to tell you that, okay, when your child gets to this particular age, you stop beating that child. But we have suggested age, okay, and this age is age 13. When your child gets to age 13, this is a stage of mental development. Okay, so it is necessary that you focus on building that child mentally than beating that child. This is when you allow your child to start having a view of life. This is when you allow them to start understanding things on their own. Okay, so what we expect parents to start doing from age 13 is showing your children the real thing they ought to know, which have to come with actions and consequences. When you do this, this is the consequence. When you act this way, this is the consequences. Okay, before now, you used to force them to do their homework, but when they get to age 13, you reduce how much you force them to do their homework. What happens at this age is that when they fail to do their homework and they get to school the next day, their teacher will punish them. Okay, when they receive that punishment from their teacher, by the time they come back that day, they will be forced to do their homework without anybody reminding them. Okay, at this particular point in life, you start allowing them to make decisions. Okay, so what comes in from age 13 is action and consequences. I asked you to wash your clothes, you didn't wash your clothes because you were playing game. So for that reason, I'm going to collect this game from you and you will not play this game for the next 2 weeks. Mommy, yes, you will not play this game for the next 2 weeks. So what is going to happen is that child will not allow that game to distract him again from doing what he is supposed to do or what she is supposed to do. Okay, so it's no longer you beating sense into them, but you talking sense to them, but you showing them sense, you expressing sense to them and allowing them to see it as sense. Another thing you do when your child gets to age 13 is that you focus more on their strength more than their weakness. Okay, because this is the stage when your child begins to develop confidence. This is the stage they begin to develop self-esteem. So if you are always talking down on them, if you are always making reference to their negative part, if you are always making reference to their weakness, they will have this mentality of I'm not good, I'm bad, I don't know anything, I'm a loser, I can never win, I can never make it. Okay, but when you start focusing on their strength, you help them to build their self-esteem. You help them to build their self-worth. You help them to build confidence that they can be able to stand before their mates and they will not be ashamed and they will not feel timid and they will not be shying away from responsibilities. Okay, so when your child gets to age 13, you start showing them where their strength is. You focus on how to amplify their strengths. You will see some parents, the only thing they do for their children is talking down on them. comparing them with other kids. No, there's nothing. Wash clothes, you cannot wash. Cook, you cannot cook. Sweep the house, you cannot sweep. There is nothing you are good at. There is nothing you know how to do. You only just to be playing. You not. No. At this stage, you have to bring it down. Okay, you focus on their strength. You are a very good mathematician. Wow, you solve like fire. Ogenidi, you look beautiful, my daughter. You look handsome, my son. Look at your height. Wow, you are gaining height every day. So you focus more on their strength, not on their weakness. Praise them often. The child just use salt to cook indomie. Praise the child. This indomie is very, very sweet. This indomie is so delicious. But next time, don't put salt. When you don't put salt, the taste will come out better. And not, you don't know anything. You don't know anything. Who told you that they use salt to cook indomie? There's nothing you know. Your own is to play. How will you know when I'm in the kitchen, you are playing? What happens is that you have condemned the mentality of that child when it comes to cooking indomie again. Any day that child wants to cook indomie, you will see her hands shaking. You will see her body shaking. Because she don't know the one she will cook today, and you will blast on her again. But if you had praised her previously, when the child wants to cook it next time, the child is not approaching the kitchen with fear. The child is approaching the kitchen with confidence. The child is telling herself or himself, "Oh, mama, indomie today na shut down. Waiting I go cook today no go good." That is because the child was encouraged. So at age 13, though we are expected to still guide them, mentor them and all that, but it is advisable that we focus on the good part of these children, on their strengths. It is advisable that we focus on their strengths. It is advisable that we give attention to their strengths more than we give to their weakness. A lot of parents have condemned their children by themselves. A lot of parents have swallowed the destiny of their children, have swallowed the future of their children in the place of correction, in the place of abusing them verbally, in the place of talking down on them. You will see the child's confidence, self-esteem disappear. When a child lacks confidence in herself, that child may not do well in life, except that child intentionally sits down to reconfigure his or herself. So don't be that parent who always talk down on their children. After watching this video, change. And if you are a parent and you have experiences, drop it in the comment section so that all of us will learn from it.